Hi, everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and this is Saturday Solutions. Um, pardon me while I have a frog in my throat. Anyway, good morning and welcome. This is where we come together to look for some solutions and to maybe some of the events of the week. We're not going to talk about the events, we're only going to talk about the solutions. Too many events. We would be here for hours if we talked about the events. And it seems like every week there's more. Anyway, to get started on this, we need to look at my table. So let's see what we are about to find out. What do you say? What are we about to find out, Katie? Me bring you into my table, please. Come up, table. There we are. Hi, table. Oop, don't go away. Ha! Yeah, as you can tell, having a lot of fun this morning. Okay, let's do this. As you can tell, I'm working with the Beyond Lemuria deck today. And we have a kitty cat joining us. You can just see one paw. Hi, Karu. Anyway, are we ready to start this, you guys? I thought we would, this is just kind of a foundational energy kind of, I don't know, just had some things I wanted to ask. So, first thing I want to know, this is about our foundation. And where do you come from? Where do you, me, where do we come from? And I'm using the Beyond Lemuria deck, like I said, by Izzy Allen. Oh, how beautiful. I'm sorry if we get jiggled around. Uh, Cat is quite active right at the moment. So, anyway, oh, kitty. We get the unique gifts card. I hope you get a good giggle out of him. He's a sweet boy. The unique gifts card. Look at that being. This is a 10 card, and it is a master number 55. Come on, let's focus. Thank you. Number 55. It's a beautiful card. See, I do not know anything about this card, so bear with me while I take a quick peek in the book about it. This card is all about your superpowers, a sense of purpose, the meaning behind your little quirks, experiencing your interests, your shortcomings as unique undiscovered skills. You know, sometimes our shortcomings are just things that have not turned on yet or awakened yet, or, excuse me, somebody's been messing around back here. Haven't awakened yet. So, what this card is asking you and asking us is to think about and look about what makes us unique. Any quirks that we have that we think are our shortcomings could be the key to our superpowers. Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits. How would you like to spend more time? Are there things you would like to try or feel a pull to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know how transformational they may be. This is definitely about change. This is a time of change, whether it's digitally or emotionally, spiritually, physically. The whole world feels like it's in a state of chaos because it's in a state of change. And change is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for all of us. So this is where we're coming from. We're coming from change, a state of uncomfortable feeling about change. Stick that card right under there. And that's because of our recent past. Oh, this is the Mount Shasta card. You can, okay, I'm going to pull it up a little bit here. So we focus on the card at hand and not the cards behind, please. Thank you. Mount Shasta card. Our recent past is we are part of a much bigger web, and it touches the ground in certain areas and it rises up from the ground in others. Mount Shasta is one where the energy is exchanged equally in both directions. And it's really interesting this comes up for my recent past card. Look, even on the mountain, there's a web, there is a grid. And the reason why I say it's interesting that it comes up for me in this reading, I grew up about 90 miles from this very mountain. And I've seen it in a lot of really interesting states. This is a 9 card, which is all about change. We're coming to the end. It's about the exchange of energy that is being refurbished. And maybe this energy up in here is energy being released. This energy down on the mountain, the grid on the mountain, that's what's being charged. So this is our recent past. We need to be able to remember the things that we need to from it, to learn from those things, and the rest of it let go. Catalog, do whatever you need to absorb and process what you learn from those things, and then let the events that created that go. Our memories are not crystal. Our memories are tainted by our emotions and our egos. So don't hold on to memories like they are your gospel truth. Understand, you can misunderstand your memories and, or not your memories, you can misunderstand an event and catalog it away, process it away inside you that maybe wasn't exactly how it truly happened. And so you need to work through that, the energies of this card. Pull these down a little closer. There we go. Get them all down here closer. So, we're talking about our unique gifts. That's our foundation, is our unique gifts. Trust them. Know they're coming from your heart. Trust your gifts. They're yours. and yours alone. And we need them. We need you using them with your expertise. Because of the energy exchange going on the face of this earth right at the moment, at the ley lines and magical, powerful places. Sorry, like Mount Shasta. What's our next step? I mean, this is our recent past. What do we need to do to step into now? Wow. To keep moving forward, we need to merge with the divine. We need to connect with our soul star chakra. You want completion? This is a 10 card. This is where we must all go to be able to evolve, to be able to move on, to be able to create what we want to create, a world of harmony and equality and love, beauty and joy. Wow. See what the book says here. Sorry about my phone going off there. You might not have even heard that. I bet you didn't. Anyway, the soul star chakra is the merging with the divine. It is about transcendence and letting go. It's about being filled with divine light, channeling, karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms. And it's about ascension. Let me tell you a little bit about what the book, I'm sorry, long pause there. A little bit about what the book is saying here. It says this image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we, come, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Wow, such a beautiful card. When you merge with the divine, there's absolutely no limitations. Obviously, when we merge with the divine. Is that the final chapter when we are through with reincarnation? When we are through incarnating? Depends on whether you believe in reincarnation or not. And it's okay if you don't. Maybe that's where heaven's at. Hmm. Only way we know is to do it. Merge with the divine. You always can trust the answers that you get from the divine. Understand you are part of the divine. The divine is part of you. We are all part of this stardust, this star seed. So, our next step is to understand that we have to merge with the divine. We have to completely move forward in total trust. No doubt. And of course, you're going to feel some fear because it's unknown and it's going to seem dark. But what usually happens before the dawn? It's usually really dark before that light comes on. So that's what that card is saying to us. So that's where that's our next step. This one is where we are headed. Huh. The solar plexus chakra. Radiant illumination. You guys think you're working hard now to spread your light? You ain't seen nothing yet. This is where we're going. This is what we are. That's why we're such complicated beings in this human body. Because the human body is so small for this light being that we are. This card is about radiant illumination. Let me tell you what the book says. I know I'm reading the book a lot. I'm sorry. I apologize. This card right here is about personal power. It's about independence. It's about self-discipline, confidence, assertiveness, not aggressiveness, decision making, belief, intellectual abilities, the expression of your will, and bringing ideas into reality. This is what you use. This is the energy you use to create the world that you live in. You don't like the world you live in, only you can change it. Remember that you are a powerful being who can connect with potent life force energy as when you need it. And it's always there when you need it. Be aware of what fuels your fire and consider the circumstances where you had your power and you gave it away. Imagine all the fragments of your energy that you have given away at some point and bring them all back into the center of your being. This is about soul retrieval. So our solar plexus will remain blocked until we retrieve all those bits of our soul that we have sacrificed, all those little bits and pieces of us that we have gladly given up for some reason or one reason or another. We have to go back and find those. To heal this, to bring forward this change, to help us have a better way of life. We have to divine. We have to merge with the divine. But first, we've got to understand where our power is. What are we joining with the divine? What is it we're joining with the divine? It's our energy. Well, what is our energy? It's our power. It comes from the solar plexus. So it's like the whole world's solar plexus is blocked. And the only way we're going to find connection with the divine is through understanding how energy exchanges through the ley lines, through the earth, and through the cosmos to form a web of creation. Yeah, I stole that phrase from Danny Shea. Thanks, Danny, my friend. And then once we understand that we have beautiful and unique gifts that no one else has, not a single soul has ever been like you before, nor will there be after you're gone. So use those unique gifts. That's your foundation. That's what we build on to help power this grid so that we can connect with the divine through our solar plexus and our radiant illumination. Wow. You notice there's one up there at the top we haven't looked at yet. That's our focus in changing or maintaining. We want to keep in this energy. This is beautiful energy. How do we keep this energy going? Where we understand what we need to do and we are very willing to do it without any confusion. What is the focus in changing or maintaining this direction? Understand the paradigm shift is in the flow of life. We get the air card. Ooh, number 13. What a gorgeous card. Sorry, it's so dark. There you go. Now you can see it. What a gorgeous card. Let's see if that helps. Ooh, hey, that made a difference, huh? This card is talking about the paradigm shift that we're experiencing. That's why it feels so chaotic. That's why it feels like it's one way 1 minute and the opposite way the next. Kind of is. It's kind of how it's going, you know? You know what I mean? So that's a 13, which is a 4 card. And this card is telling us an innovative way of existing. It's talking about new earth energies and inspiring others. Talking about fresh air and flying higher than you have ever flown before. It's about moving expansive perspectives and a consciousness shift. Yeah, paradigm shift. That's a complete change in consciousness. And that's where we're going to be creating this new world, this new existence, our new earth. Wow. We are in a time of great change, and the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. With our advancing technologies and ability to communicate, more knowledge and power are available to us as individuals than we have had for centuries. There are also more platforms where we can share this information. We have the ability to connect with tribes who are making a difference, to connect with a web of change where our lights unite and increase. Information that has that was inaccessible, taboo, or shrouded in mystery or initiation, especially in the healing arts, is now available. We can engage many tools as we build energetic sovereignty and create pockets where we can choose to make big changes in our communities. We can improve, we can inspire others, connect big changes in our, we can connect the, bleh. Can I try that sentence again? We can inspire others, connect the dots, and receive this, and share the knowledge and tools needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around it. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long awaited breath in is all about. Hmm. That's where we're going to end up. Mm, even without trying, because that's what's happening to us now. The transformation is happening to us now. And it feels weird. Some days you're tired. Some days you have a lot of energy. Some days you just don't know what to do because it fluctuates so quickly. I'm looking down here at the base of this card where it is loaded with crystals and there's two lotus flowers. This is definitely a beautiful, radiant being. The other thing that's catching my attention are all the eyes in the wings of this being. The being's definitely a watcher. This being is watching the paradigm shift. Hmm. My goodness. I'm going to pull one more card, as we're getting to a half hour now, from as a message from Spirit and the Take What You Need affirmation deck. This is it's used for tuning into your inner voice, which is what we're being told to do here, especially here. So, my hot pink deck. To my new subscribers, I'm so glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. Ah, it's always fun to meet new people. To my regulars, thanks for coming back. You guys have become family. We have so much fun on the live streams and over on Discord. And if you're here as a visitor and you like what you've heard so far and you'd like to stick around, subscribe. If you would like to join the Discord, the instructions should be in the description box below the video. So, Spirit, what have you got to tell us? And if you'd like to support the channel, you can always buy me a coffee or you can check out the links on my page. Thank you very much. Okay. What do we get here? Thank you. Our final message is embrace a sense of belonging. You are loved. What a simple card. Not just loved by the people around you, your family and friends, but by all that is life. And on that note, claim that love, claim that power. It's yours. It is your birthright. And anybody who argues with you on that won't argue with you for very long. I thank you guys for being here. I just want to add one more thing. As we're going through what we're going through, we need to reach out to those that are struggling that we may not want to reach out to at first. Just understand that it's through kindness and love that we'll get through this change and transformation as a community, as a species, and as a country. Together and only together, we will thrive. I thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you next time as we go through this again at the end of the week. Bye-bye now.